Today, Starfield received an official update and patch for the first time in over 6 months. This update included a plethora of bug fixes, quality of life changes, and a few new features to the vanilla game. However, a huge brand new mod also released alongside this update for both Xbox and PC via the Creations menu, and in my opinion is one of the best, biggest, and highest quality mods that Starfield absolutely has to offer. We will be covering everything this massive new mod has to offer, the good, the bad, and of course the ugly in today's video. But before we begin, if you love Starfield and Starfield modding, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for all things Starfield and all things sci-fi gaming. Now, let's get right into it. If you haven't heard already, the mod that released today and that we were covering in this video is Watchtower by Kingath Creations via the Creations menu for Xbox and PC. This mod does a lot. It adds a whole new storyline along with a bunch of new features into Starfield. This mod adds so much and has so much quality control involved with it. It is absolutely one of those mods that is really a DLC sized mod. This mod would fit seamlessly into Starfield as its own independent DLC. And we'll talk more on that in just a moment. First, let's go step by step and discuss everything that this mod has to offer as soon as you install it into your game. Whether you're starting a brand new character, continuing off with an existing character, or even starting a Unity Jump character via the game's New Game Plus system, the Creation mod will start the same way. Hop in your ship and travel between systems level 15 or higher, and you'll eventually be confronted by agents of Watchtower who will hail you. This is how the mod begins. The various systems and features of this mod will be introduced to you as you play through the questline. Around the midpoint of the questline, you'll be set free to engage at your own pace and pursue the systems you enjoy the most. Now, let's talk about some of these systems. The first and obviously most prominent piece of this mod is the new storyline. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this new storyline, along with everything else in this mod, is absolutely big enough and has the quality enough to be its own DLC in this game. It's also pretty lore friendly to Starfield, lore friendly enough with everything added here that it is achievement friendly if you download this through the Creations menu. The storyline is extremely in-depth, is fully voiced, has great writing, adds a bunch of new custom high quality locations, and of course a brand new fully voiced, fully written companion to add to your crew, or in this case, your fleet. The storyline also caters for those people that have already started a New Game Plus by going through the Unity. There are some dialogue options and some pieces of the writing in this mod that cater to whether you are a brand new player or someone that has already gone through the Unity and become Starborn. But you might have caught what I was alluding to earlier, and that is this mod's flagship feature, and that is building your own fleet. This mod adds the ability for you to crew all of your ships and have them fight beside you in space. This feature is pretty awesome and a lot of fun. You can take any of your active companions and assign them to any of your active ships in different roles. You can assign certain companions to be your pilot and other companions to be a part of the crew, while you can have your ships and your fleet assign different roles themselves, whether they be offensive, defensive, follow you closely, follow you from far away. There's a lot of really cool customization with your fleet. And once you assign your fleet and go back into space, you'll be able to see what ships you have assigned, whether it be one ship or more, following you around, and they will assist you in combat, which offers some really cool set pieces for you to be able to have some massive space battles with your ship that you are controlling as the player and all of your fleet ships piloted by your companions and crew that can make some massive space battles. It's really fun. The second really big flagship feature that this mod has to offer is something called skydrops. Out of the two main features, this one is my personal favorite because it allows you to take one of those ships that is already in your fleet and that remains in orbit when your personal character ship lands on a planet, and you can assign that ship to do two things with a system called skydrops. The first one being is you can assign one of your ships in orbit to do orbital bombardments on the planet below by throwing one of your skydrop flares and having the ship in orbit literally shoot down missiles to the location that that flare is at. It is such a cool feature and allows for some really fun visuals, really fun gameplay, and is one of my favorite parts of this mod for sure. And you can do this anywhere. Skydrops also allow the ability for you to throw down flares that call in airdrops from your ships in orbit as well. These drops land exactly where you throw the flare and contain some equipment and gear that can help you on your mission as you're on the ground fighting some sort of big battle. And these two features, honestly, building the fleet and having the skydrop airstrikes and care packages, that's big enough to be its own mod, let alone the story, the customized locations, the fully customizable interiors, the visuals that it adds, and there's even more side content and more features that this mod offers. Another main feature this mod has is it adds another player home or hub to the game. This new player home is a space station that acts as the main hub during the main mission and storyline of this Watchtower mod. And a big part of that is watching the derelict station evolve and customize to how you see fit for you, your crew, and spacefarers from around the galaxy as this massive space station becomes a new player home and hub for you. It's really, really cool and unique compared to some of the other homes in the vanilla game and some other mods, as this has some really cool evolution, story behind it, and customization that I think is really, really neat. And of course, there's brand new equipment and exotic equipment found throughout this mod, specifically in the storyline and revolving around the new Watchtower faction as well. And I got to say, some of this stuff looks so cool. The Watchtower armor specifically is some of my favorite stuff this mod has to offer. There are also new wearable items that are facial attachments known as cyber amps. These cyber amps kind of make you look like a cyborg or a cyberpunk, which can augment your piloting skills for you and your crew. It's a pretty cool looking thing, definitely new and unique to Starfield, but fits right in with the visual design and the whole vibe in general of this mod and this storyline. It's really, really cool. And as you engage more with the mechanics and the story of this mod, additional depth, options, and rewards will be revealed. I do not want to spoil anything too crazy that this mod has to offer, just the big overarching stuff, just in case you guys want to go try this thing fresh, as it basically is its own DLC for Starfield. Watchtower is designed to work seamlessly with the base game, the Shattered Space DLC, and a bunch of other community mods, specifically other verified mods to the creation menu. Overall, I truly do believe that this mod is fantastic and absolutely one of the best, if not the best mods that currently exist for Starfield. It adds so much, it's such high quality, and it feels just so high budget and so much effort went into this. I really, really enjoy it, and I'm glad that I have it in my load order, and I don't really see myself playing Starfield without this mod ever again. However, this mod is on the creation menu, comes from a verified creator, and is verified by Bethesda themselves, which means, of course, this mod is not free. This mod costs 1,000 creation points on the creation store for both Xbox and PC, which is $10 worth of points, which we all know the controversy and the negativity revolving around paid mods in Bethesda games and Bethesda charging for these mods, basically a DLC that they didn't create. And this is no exception. I believe this might be the most expensive mod for Starfield right now, and it is $10 for a community creation, which can seem a little steep to some people. But honestly, for $10, a mod like Watchtower offers some quality and new features and a whole new side of Starfield that Bethesda couldn't even do with their $30 expansion to the game Shattered Space. For $10 and essentially acting as a new DLC for Starfield, for me, Watchtower was absolutely worth the investment, and I'm just happy that I can also support the mod creator for creating such a beautiful piece of art with this Watchtower mod. I would recommend it if you can get past the 1000 creation point hole that you're going to have to dig, but of course at the end of the day, purchasing a mod for a game is something I will never outright recommend to anyone. But if that's something you're looking forward to doing and something that you're open to doing, your points should absolutely go towards Watchtower as my recommendation. This mod is fantastic. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think of Watchtower and the new update brought to Starfield? What other mods do you want to see showcased on this channel? I want to know all your thoughts down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for all things Starfield and all things sci-fi gaming. Thank you guys.